Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The Honorable Mrs. Kiki Denhas, as a lecturer of extensive listening and speaking, here we will present about the curriculum Merdeka. Before that, allow us to introduce ourselves. My name is Intan Putri Rahayu with my friend Aufa Zahra Nur Latif. Brief biography of Nadiem Makarim. Full name is Nadiem Anwar Makarim, PA MBA. Educational background: Harvard University Business School at 2009 until 2011, Brown University at 2002 until 2006, founded Gojek on October 5, 2010, and has been CEO until now. Journey to become the Minister of Education. In 2019, Nadiem was appointed by President Joko Widodo to complete the Indonesia Maju cabinet by occupying the position of Minister of Education and Culture. Thanks to his innovation in establishing Gojek in 2016, Nadiem won the Straits Times Asian of the Year award. Thanks to Gojek too, Nadiem was included in the Bloomberg 50 list in 2018. Thanks to Gojek also, Nadiem was once again awarded of the youngest person to receive the 24 Nikkei Asia Prize Award for the category of economic and business innovation. And the last one is Nadiem is a commissioner at a charity called Pathway for Prosperity for Technology and Inclusive Development, together with Melinda Gates and the Minister of Finance of the Republic of Indonesia, Sri Mulyani. Nadiem Makarim background sparked an independent curriculum starting for the COVID-19 period. The result of the program for international students assessment showed that 70% of students aged 50 years are below the minimum competence in understanding simple reading or applying basic mathematical concepts. This is exacerbated by the COVID-19 pandemic. In this regard, the Ministry of Education and Culture simplified the curriculum under special conditions to mitigate learning loss during the pandemic. As a result, more than 30% of schools using the emergency curriculum show that using the emergency curriculum could reduce the impact of the pandemic by 73 literary and 86 numeration.
Strength and weakness. For teacher, some teachers with certain reason had difficulties to apply this curriculum. Teachers should be able to dynamically behave according to the developing education system. This curriculum gives flexibility to teacher to use the right system in learning section. There has been a lot of speculation from the predators of educational activities in Indonesia. Many teaching staff or teachers feel a huge contraction in this new curriculum compared to the old curriculum. This feeling is especially experienced by teaching staff who have reached an advanced age, teachers who are still unfamiliar with modern learning media, and teachers who do not have adequate facilities to implement this new curriculum. With the implementation of the Merdeka curriculum, teaching staff are required to be dynamic in accordance with development of the education system. Curriculum Merdeka provides flexibility for teachers to carry out teaching activities so that teachers can determine the right methods and suits the students. For students had freedom to choose their subjects that is suitable to their interest and their ability. This curriculum gives worry that later students will only continue to be in their comfort zone. For students, the Merdeka curriculum facilitates them to have the freedom to choose subjects according to their interests and their talents, so that students can develop themselves according to their respective capacities. But this also gives concern that later students will only continue to be in their comfort zone because students don't think about other things from themselves that are less felt, and in the end students will experience difficulties when dealing with things they are outside the scope of their knowledge. Successful curriculum. The government must ensure equal distribution of quality education in Indonesia, especially for learning facilities. The learning process must be facilitated by good school buildings, adequate libraries, and the use of gadgets in the learning process. To support the successful implementation of the Merdeka curriculum, the government or the Ministry of Education and Culture must first ensure equal distribution of quality education in Indonesia. In this case, it is equal distribution of educational facilities because what is the use of a curriculum that has changed, but there are still many schools in the area that have not even been touched by modern learning media. This becomes even more important because the Merdeka curriculum is designed to be a futuristic curriculum, meaning that the learning process should keep up with the times, facilitated by good school buildings, adequate libraries, and the use of gadgets in the learning process. Conclusion. At the beginning of the implementation of the Merdeka curriculum, there were some cons because the positive impact had not been felt immediately. The Merdeka curriculum will be used in the next few years so that the extraordinary positive impact will be felt by the world of education in Indonesia. When all elements of education in Indonesia are accustomed to progress, that will continue to bring Indonesian education to a better direction.
I think enough for our presentation. I hope you can accept and understand our presentation. Thanks for your nice attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.